Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are just about ready to start things off today. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of my Come Hang Out live streams, where we just kind of hang out and chill and just talk about whatever comes to mind. Hopefully, you guys are having a very fantastic Monday. It is Monday, yeah? Yeah, Monday, December 13th. This is stream number 42. Seems like a long ways away from when we started, but we've only had 42 episodes. Kind of cool when you think about it. Kind of impressive. I'm imagining we will see a lot more of these streams in the future. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Monday. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we get any further into the stream. This is our streaming schedule for those of you guys that need a reminder, or if you guys are new here. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and I do provide you guys with daily updates. If there is ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab, and that is very important to check. I would recommend checking the community tab on this channel frequently, especially if you don't see a stream here when we would normally stream. There's probably something going on where I can't stream. But in today's stream, we are here. We are live. And in today's stream, I just kind of want to hang out, just kind of chill, just chat about whatever comes to mind. For this week, what do I have planned for this week? Sometime this week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, we are going to be doing the Lloyd tier list for the minifigures. That'll be the next one that we're going to be working on. This morning, I put up the edited version of the Zane tier list. If you have not yet seen that, feel free to check that out. Otherwise, this week we will be doing Lloyd's. So look forward to that. And then towards the end of the week, obviously, we will be doing Ninjago trivia, probably on Friday, as we normally do. Unless something comes up where we can't stream on Friday, then it will be moved to Monday. You guys get how that works. But yeah, let's just hang out today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We are here for about an hour, so we have a lot of time to hang out and chat about whatever you guys want to chat about. If you want to see a different season going on in the background, if you want to see different background pictures, feel free to ask, and we can totally switch it up every now and then. Skybound pics, sure. Season 6, there we go, Skybound. So yeah, just a casual stream today, but as mentioned, we do have some other plans for later streams this week. So want to buy Pixel's hair as cheap as possible. Do I know where to buy? I would recommend checking out bricklink.com. I actually ordered on Bricklink a couple of days ago. Ordering some extra Ninjago parts is a great place to buy and sell used Lego. If you're looking for a specific piece for cheap, I would recommend checking out bricklink.com. Not, sponsored or anything like that. Just figured I would, promote them. They have a pretty good service over there. And I believe they are officially owned by Lego, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least Lego has some type of say in what they do over there. I believe so. Am I going to add the new 2022 wave suits to the tier list? I am not. I figured since we're probably going to be doing the next two tier lists, those being Lloyd and Nia, before the end of the year, I figured I would just leave the new Evo suits off the tier list. The reason being they're not officially out yet for a large majority of people. I know some folks have their hands on them already, but the most amount of people, the general public, will not be able to see them until the next year, and as such, they're not really out just yet. So that's why I decided to leave them off the tier list. I could put them on there, I know, but probably going to leave them off for both Lloyd and Nia, because, like I said, we will see them before the end of the year on this channel, most likely. Best custom minifigure. I've seen some pretty cool minifigures out there. I've especially seen super cool customs for the Prison Ninja from Skybound, which you'll see on your screen, I suppose, because we're doing Skybound Pictures. I want to get that whole collection at some point. There are people out there that make super cool customs of figures. There's also some really cool people that, just design figures, and that's awesome too. But in terms of like the best customs that I've seen, yeah, the Prison Ninja are pretty cool. I've also seen some really cool prints for various versions of Nia that we haven't seen as official figures, such as her casual attire first seen in Rebooted. So, there's some pretty cool custom figures out there. People more talented than myself make some pretty cool customs, I must say. I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I do not have the technology available. So, let's see. Have I seen the new Fantastic Beasts trailer? I have not. I have no interest in the Fantastic Beasts series. I have seen the original Harry Potter movies, or at least all of them. I do have the full Blu-ray collection. I have not seen either of the two Fantastic Beasts movies that are out right now, and I have no desire to see the third one, so no, probably not going to be checking that one out. Have not seen the trailer for that. I've just seen some, some controversy online because, of course, I think they recasted Johnny Depp's character. So, yeah, I've just seen some rumblings about that. I don't have any investment in that series, though. So, rewatching Ninjago right now, and in TikTok, when the ninja are asking Wu about their true potential, in the case where the green ninja suit should be, there is a sacred flute. Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder when Master Wu acquired the green ninja suit initially. Did he order it along with the rest of the ZX suits, or did that come separately? Maybe he got that a little later on down the road after he realized that, more than likely when the ninja unlock their true potential, one of them will be the green ninja. I assumed he just kind of thought that way. Because like a lot of Ninjago fans, he kind of thought that the Green Ninja would be one of the original four. So he's probably just waiting for that moment, trying to keep it hidden from the ninjas. Unfortunately, though, Kai found it early, decided to do some training in it. Very strange, very weird. So Misako gave it to him? Maybe. I mean, they kind of met Misako after Lloyd had become the Green Ninja. So I'm not sure if that would make sense. Maybe Misako handed it off to him at some point earlier, but I'm not so sure. Oh wait, no, he did have the Green Ninja costume during like Moro's test, right? He had it all the way back then. Yeah, I probably just had it hidden somewhere. Totally forgot that. He definitely had the Green Ninja costume for a long time then. Totally forgot. What character would I want to be in Ninjago? I think it'd be cool to be an elemental master. Not sure if I would want to be one of the ninja, though, because the ninja get into a lot of trouble. Maybe somebody like Neuro, master of the mind. That would be pretty cool. I'd definitely like that power. Am I ready for Spider-Man No Way Home? Yeah, looking forward to that movie. I'm going to be seeing that on Thursday, so I'll probably have my review up on Friday for you guys. Yeah, totally planning on doing that. I'm excited for the movie. Gotta wait a couple more days for it. So, it is what it is. What's my favorite episode? The first one that comes to mind is, what's it called? Why can't I think of what it's called? I'm gonna kick myself over not remembering what this episode is called. Island of Darkness, I think. Is that what it's called? The episode in which the ninja get their kimonos and their elemental blades. I gotta figure out what that episode is called, though. Cannot recall for sure for some reason. My mind is blanking. Is it called Island of Darkness? If it is, then fantastic. If not, I apologize. Actually, I think it is called Island of Darkness. Cool. Yeah, probably that one. I like the Temple of Light sequence. It's really mystical, really cool. I like it a lot. I think it's awesome. That's probably one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. For some reason, I couldn't, my brain was like, is that the name of the episode? I don't know. Admittedly, I've only been up for a couple of hours, so apologies. Season 11 pictures? Sure. When is the next Kahoot? We do those on Fridays. So probably Friday, unless we can't stream on Friday for whatever reason, then it will be moved to the following Monday. Monday. It's also almost Christmas time. I just realized today that it's like the 13th of December already. It's kind of crazy. It seems like just yesterday it was the end of November. But hey, whatever works. Let's see. Am I going to do a tier list for Wu? Probably not. I'm only planning on doing the 6 ninja. Unless you guys want to see more tier lists, then we can do more in the future. But as of right now, I'm planning on only doing the other 2 ninja that I haven't done yet, so Lloyd and Nia. And then, maybe we could do other characters at some point down the line. Thank you, Random Dice, for the subscription. Thank you very much. Your brother just got Grindor, Starscream, and Megatron. Pretty cool. I assume you mean like from the Studio Series? I have the Starscream from Studio Series, the 2007 movie Starscream, not the Revenge of the Fallen repaint or whatever. I like the original a lot more. I don't know, Studio Series for Transformers, it's kind of cool. If you guys have any figures of that line, let me know which one's your favorite in the chat. Do I think Skybound is underrated? I think Skybound gets way too much hate for its ending, but I feel like a lot of people collectively agree that Skybound has a pretty decent story. From what I've seen in terms of Ninjago community reception towards Skybound, the only negative portions have been towards the ending. So I think the ending is really underrated, though. I feel like a lot of people hate on it way too much. Skybound as a whole, as a season, I think it gets, as much love as it deserves. So I don't find the season to be underrated. The ending, most definitely. Let's see. What else do you guys get? Confused why it was there, because Pythor stole it before TikTok. Oh, the Sacred Flute. Might just be an animation mistake. That usually happens, or like a continuity error. Ninjago is no stranger to that kind of stuff. So, am I going to make a studio tour video? I would have to rearrange the studio a little bit. It's kind of a mess right now, admittedly. I got stuff all over the floor, Lego pieces just randomly thrown in bins that I have to organize. Maybe after I clean up a little bit, I could do an updated studio tour. It's been a minute since I've done one of those, and a lot has changed in my studio since I moved into this apartment. So, yeah, I could totally do a new one. I just got to clean up a little bit first. Let's see. Poll idea. Best Falcon design. The bike, original or titanium? Okay, we can do that. The Falcon, of course, has had a couple of different forms. Yeah, let's do some polls. We can totally do some polls today. Best Falcon design. Yeah, there's only 3 of them, yeah? The OG. I'm just going to say gray bird. Then we have the titanium form of the Falcon, and then we have whatever was going on during Zane's motorcycle thing. I'm gonna say motorcycle drone. Yeah, and put a question mark there. Okay, feel free to vote for your favorite Falcon design. I do like how they redid the Falcon as like a titanium design. It matches Zane, so I appreciate them doing that. I think we need to see more of the Falcon. Could it return in the future? I would very much like it too. It's better than having the chicken around the monastery, you know? The electric chicken for some reason. Give us season 13 picks. You got it. Master of the Mountain. Or Mountain of the Master, as we have previously referred to it as. What happened to Zane's Falcon? It just kind of dropped off the face of the earth, you know? It was in Sons of Garmadon as a part of Zane's motorcycle, and then I don't think we saw it after that. So, the original one was brownish black, not gray. I'm just going to call it gray. I mean, brownish black, you know, sure, but for the sake of simplicity, you can just call it gray. I'm also slightly, you know, I don't want to say colorblind because that's not the right word, but I can't really perceive colors as well as some other people can. So apologies for that. I don't want to say colorblind. That's not the right word to use for it, but it's just something with my eyes. I think my eyes are just bad. It was purple. See, that's when I really get confused. What color was the original Falcon? Feel free to drop your predictions in the chat. Do you think another female ninja should be introduced? I mean, if they're going to do another female ninja, maybe have it be Skylar or even Antonia. I would love to see, you know, eventually both of them join the team. That could be pretty cool. But yeah, more female ninja I think is fine, you know. Why not? You know, more female ninja? Sure. What's stopping the series from doing that? I was just kind of thinking the other day, though, maybe they should add a new ninja. I mean, the original team of 6 has been, you know, iconic for years, but we've only had 6 for years, you know? Maybe it's time to introduce a new one. Maybe get Skylar officially on the team. Maybe bring in Nelson or Antonia. Ideally, that's what I would like to see. It was black, brown, navy blue, or gray. Lots and lots of different colors for the original Falcon, not gonna lie. Black and purple. I can understand why some folks are saying purple for the Falcon. Let's just all agree that it's whatever color we think it is, you know? Whatever color it wants to be, it can be. Would I like to see Ninjago What If? Yeah, I mean, totally. There could be a lot of really cool stories told in a What If format for Ninjago. I would love to see something like that one day. I know a lot of you guys are doing like fan projects about that, and that's awesome. I hope to see more of that in the official Ninjago story. That'd be cool. Favorite Spider-Man movie? Right now, having not seen No Way Home just yet, I'd probably say Into the Spider-Verse. I think that's the best one. In terms of a live-action Spider-Man movie, probably Spider-Man 2, the original, or even Homecoming. I like Spider-Man Homecoming a lot. But Spider-Man 2, you know, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire is really iconic, really cool. So, yeah, but Spider-Verse is the best one by far, in my opinion. thoughts on the new Pixel minifigure? I like it. I like how we're finally getting an updated look at Pixel's hairpiece, especially. Oh my goodness. It's been years since we got a hairpiece for Pixel, and I'm glad it's like the Nia hairpiece, but done up in silver. That's excellent. Great way of doing that, Lego. I'm not sure if we'll see that design in the show for like her Samurai X costume, but if we do, I wouldn't complain. It's pretty cool. So yeah, all in all, really happy that they're coming out with a new Pixel. Can't really complain too much about that. Do I think the Amazing Spider-Man films get too much hate? The first one, yeah, I find that to be pretty underrated. I like the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 2, I don't feel is a good movie. It has some good parts in it. It has my favorite live-action Spider-Man costume of all time in it. But the movie, it does lack in a few parts, admittedly. So I'd say the first one gets too much hate. The second one, I can understand why people don't like it. So... let's see. What do I use to make my videos? I use a very old program called Windows Movie Maker. I don't think you can find it anymore online. I think they kind of discontinued it, but I still have it on my editing computers and stuff like that. So I use that. It gets the job done. It's pretty straightforward. I don't really have any issues with it. It works for the type of videos that I would like to make. I also use, what did I use? I used, what was it called? Something Pro Cut or whatever in school when I used to make videos for them. So I have experience with other editing software, but Movie Maker is like my go-to. For my thumbnails, I use MS Paint. Not joking. Once again, very simple, very straightforward, but I find it gets the job done. So yeah, and then right now for streaming, I am using OBS Studio, which is free to access online. Anybody can download it. It's pretty cool for streaming, so if you want to stream on your own YouTube channels, for example, I would recommend using OBS. It's easy to find online, easy to download, and free to use. Favorite Ninjago set I own? Definitely the Movie Bounty, or, the Ninjago City Gardens is pretty cool too. One of those two. Did I get stockings for the kitties? We have them somewhere. We just haven't brought them out just yet. The only thing that we have up in the apartment is our Christmas tree. But yes, we do have stockings for the cats. We just need to find them. I believe they're in our closet somewhere in storage. So we'll probably dig them out here sometime this week. We've just been kind of busy with school and stuff, but our term for school ends this week. So after this week, I will finally have a break, which I'm very much looking forward to. Maybe I can actually celebrate Christmas a little bit. That'd be nice. Because admittedly, it doesn't feel like Christmas time to me in many ways. If Dareth should have an element, it should be dirt, dust, or mud. Yes, Dareth, the mud ninja. I think it'd be cool if he had something to do with like animal powers, kind of like what he suggested during his first couple of appearances. And then he somehow tamed the shark during season 3. So God knows how that happened. So Wu gets a chicken, Zane gets his falcon, Lloyd needs a therapy dog, Kai gets a fish, Cole gets a hamster, and Nia gets a whale. I like Cole having a hamster. That's pretty cool. And Lloyd, yes, definitely needs some type of therapy animal. Speaking of animals, let's take a look at the Falcon poll. The titanium design for the Falcon is actually winning, which I didn't expect. Of course, followed by the original, and the motorcycle drone thing from Sons of Garmadon is in last place with only 11% of the votes. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have to choose between 2 figures for Christmas since I'm planning on getting an art tablet, but on a budget. So, War for Cybertron Spinster or Generation Selects Galvatron. I'd say go for the Galvatron. I've always been a huge fan of Galvatron. Love that design. I'd say go for Galvatron. Galvatron is much cooler in my opinion. If I could kill off a ninja, who would it be? If I could kill off a ninja, who would it be? A couple of years ago, I would have said Cole because of the whole Reflections thing in Season 5, but because those most likely don't matter anymore, I'd say maybe Lloyd. Imagine if Ninjago killed off Lloyd for a second. That would very much shake up the series in a very dramatic way. So maybe Ninjago could do that towards the very end. So, maybe Lloyd. Am I a Transformers fan too? Yes, I'm a very big Transformers fan. I've been a fan of Transformers for longer than I've been a Ninjago fan, if you can believe it. Ninjago didn't come out until I was like 10 or 11. I've been a Transformers fan since I was about 6. And yeah, Transformers are epic, in my opinion. Not the movies, but as a concept, love Transformers. Have I seen the Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 teaser? Yeah, I have seen that. I'm looking forward to that movie whenever that comes out. I believe October of next year. Looking forward to that for sure. I think it looks awesome. Very surprising that it's going to be a part 1 of like a 2-part story. Sounds cool. Can't wait to see it. Favorite character? Probably Cole, Garmadon, Skylar. One of those 3. Can't really go wrong with any of those in my opinions. In my opinion. We have Jose with the $4.99. Instead of Nia having a whale, she should get Godzilla because it's better than a whale. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can you imagine if Nia could control like something like Godzilla? That'd be crazy. Imagine if she controlled Wajira during a Seabound. That'd be awesome. But yes, thank you for the $4.99 donation there, Jose. Nice to see you.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you very much. Favorite Spider-Man Tobey Maguire movie moment? Probably when he smacks the pizzas on the counter and says pizza time. Iconic. Can't go wrong with that. Let's see. What is 98 times 2019? I have no clue. I have no idea. I don't do math. I don't do math like that. Favorite Transformer? I believe you mean like characters. I love Soundwave. He's awesome. Probably my favorite Decepticon. And favorite Autobots. I mean, Optimus Prime. Can't go wrong with him. Otherwise, Jazz is pretty cool. You know, I like Jazz. Bumblebee or Starscream? Gotta go with Starscream. I'm not a huge Bumblebee guy. I don't like Bumblebee all that much. Kind of depends on the incarnation, but Bumblebee I think is a very, very overrated character. Do not like Bumblebee all that much. So, Temple of the Endless Sea or the Ninja Dojo Temple. I'm going to have to say the Dojo Temple, actually. The Temple of the Endless Sea has some cool stuff in it, such as the Wajira build. I like that a lot, and some pretty solid figures. But the Dojo Temple looks like something I would actually want to display, you know? It looks like a full-on temple, as opposed to the Endless Sea Temple, which had a whole bunch of different parts to it. It's hard to display. So I'd say the Dojo Temple. I think that one's much, much better. Sons of Garmadon images, sure. Season 8. Kind of been stuck on Season 13 for a while. So yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. Do I have Disney Plus? I do have Disney Plus. I watched the new Marvel shows that come out, which right now Hawkeye is airing. So I've been watching that. Have I beaten Brilliant Diamond yet? Yes, I have. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm actually a huge Pokemon fan as well. And yes, I have been playing the new Diamond and Pearl. I beat Diamond. I played through all the way until post-game, and now I'm playing Pearl. My goal is to play Shining Pearl all the way to the post-game as well, and then kind of work through the post-game with both of my respective teams, depending on what game I'm playing. So that's my plan right now, at least until Legends Arceus comes out, which is next month, I believe, January. Your vids make my day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. I'm glad that I can make people's days with my videos. It's fun. And thank you very much for being a fantastic audience member. How much money do I make a month? I'm not going to give out like an exact number or anything like that, but I will say this. If you guys are planning on eventually pursuing a career on YouTube, it very much depends on the month. There's not like a set amount that you're paid every month by YouTube and Google and all that kind of jazz. It just kind of depends on each month, how well your videos do, you know, depending on the month as well. I know, you know, it just depends on the type of ads that play on your videos. So it depends from month to month. There's not like a set amount, which does get annoying sometimes with like planning out financial stuff, but it is what it is, I guess. Just something to keep in mind if you guys ever want to pursue a career in YouTube or whatever. Let's see. Galvatron or Megatron? I'm more of a Megatron guy. Galvatron is cool, but Megatron is classic, you know? Galvatron, I do like his colors, though. The nice purple color. We're talking specifically about, like, G1 and, like, the iconic design for Galvatron. I hate what they did to Galvatron in Transformers 4. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Neo wears a wig. Season 7 proves my reasoning. Yeah, there is a very weird error, very weird mistake in Season 7, where for, like, a couple of frames, you can see that Nia has no hair. It's very strange. Very weird, very strange. One of the many production problems that went into Hands of Time. Still waiting on that P.O. box. Trust me, I am too. We talked about possibly opening a P.O. box in other streams before, for those of you guys wondering. But yeah, that costs money for me to set up, and I'm not sure if it'll pay off. So maybe sometime down the line, maybe if the channel grows a little more. But honestly, I don't really see the appeal in opening up a P.O. box right this second, as much as I would like it, you know? That would be cool, though, to do, like, mail call videos from the viewers. That'd be fun, reading letters and stuff. You know, that would be cool to do eventually. First time I made it to a stream. Welcome to the streams. Which Oni mask is my favorite? Let's see. You have Vengeance, which gives you 4 arms. That's pretty cool. Hatred lets you have stone armor, I suppose. And Deception, what gives you psychic powers? I could kind of go for some psychic powers. Maybe the Mask of Deception, actually. What's a P.O. box? P.O. boxes I can set up at my local post office. It's just a way for you guys to send me fan mail and stuff like that if I were to open up a P.O. box. It's a good way for YouTubers to get fan mail without having it go to their exact address, you know? Because so many people worry about getting doxxed or whatever, and I myself worry about that occasionally. I would never give out my home address and be like, hey guys, send me fan mail. A P.O. box is like a nice middle ground. Everybody sends it to the P.O. box, and I go to the post office and pick up everything from said P.O. box and bring it back to my apartment rather than having you guys send it directly to my apartment. So it's just a nice middle ground, I'd say. I know a lot of YouTubers that do fan mail have a P.O. box system. It's a good way to not let your address get out there, that's for sure. Why don't we end off the Falcon poll as well? The winner is the titanium design for the Falcon. Congratulations, fans of the titanium Falcon. The original came in second, and then in last place, yeah, the motorcycle drone. Not a big fan of the motorcycle drone either. I do not blame you guys. So, fun fact, the Ninjago symbols on the Skull Sorcerer's robe translate to Dead Rise. That's pretty cool. I guess I never really noticed that. That's awesome. Season 4 pictures? Sure. Dead Rise on the Skull Sorcerer. Not too bad. What's my favorite useless monster? A monster or villain that didn't need to be there, such as the lava monster from Master of the Mountain. Useless monsters. Do you guys remember in the Season 1 episodes of Ninjago when Master Wu went through the portal and ended up in that one weird realm where Garmadon was kind of hanging out in? They had those really weird mud monsters. Those are very strange. I don't like those at all. I always got like weird vibes from those guys. Not sure why. I think it's the Realm of Madness or whatever. Very strange. So yeah, I'd say probably the mud monsters. I never liked those guys. Very, very weird. Especially when they go and try to like capture Wu. Ugh, no thank you. No thank you. I would not want to be in that situation at all. Lloyd's Titan Mech or Zanes? I'd say Zanes. Zanes is a lot better, especially in the sets. The show design of the Titan Mech is beautiful, but the set really doesn't encapsulate what the show had all that much, you know? I.e. knee bends. The Titan Mech for Zane, especially the Legacy version, has knees, and it's beautiful. We need more mechs that can do that. Come on, Lego. Get your stuffs together. Give us knees on the mechs. Which, you know, speaking of which, I'm kind of curious to see what this new building system for these new Ninjago sets is going to be about. Some of the mechs and whatnot, even some of the dragons in this new wave have like new pieces that make up the knees, the elbows. I want to see what those pieces are all about. It's kind of like a cross between Lego's older systems, such as CCBS, or the Mixels style ball joints. It's kind of like a cross between those two. Curious to see what they do with that, if it's going to be just for Ninjago, or if it's going to expand out into other themes. Fingers crossed it does, because I love me some action figure building systems, for Lego especially. Have I seen the leak about a new ninja? I have not. Feel free to enlighten us in the chat. Why does Kai have so many mechs? That's my question too. Like, even in this new wave, Kai has like 2 different mechs. It's cool, but like, does he need that many mechs? Is it the same mech, just with different designs? Who knows? Who's to say? Midterms start tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck on your midterms. I know a lot of people also have exams and whatnot coming up. Hopefully you guys do well on those. You have my eternal luck. Hopefully it goes well for you. So, me personally, I have a couple more assignments to do, and then I have one final test to do for one of my classes, and then I'm off for 2 weeks. So, looking forward to having time off. That's for sure. Mechs or dragons? I mean, Ninjago's had some good mechs. They've also had some bad mechs. They've had some good dragons and some bad dragons. Just kind of depends. I'd say I'd like to see more mechs. I think mechs are cooler than dragons most often. But yeah, as I've said, we've seen bad mechs and bad dragon throughout Ninjago's run, so just kind of depends. Maybe that should be a new poll idea. Why don't we do that? Mechs or dragons? Choose. And then we'll just have mechs. Mechs. I can't spell mechs. And dragons. Alright, feel free to vote in that poll right there. Might be a fun poll to actually try out. Little short one, little short, but choose. Do you like mechs more or do you like dragons more? Which would you rather have, a mech or a dragon? Feel free to vote. Temples or vehicles? I personally like to see more temple style builds from Ninjago. Vehicles are cool, but temples I think display better, which is primarily what I'm using my sets for. It's kind of like, you know, depending on your age group, I guess. If you're a kid, you'd probably prefer vehicles. If you're an adult or an older Ninjago fan, most interested in displaying some of the sets that you buy, temples are better for that. Best jungle ninja. I mean, Titanium Zane is pretty cool, but if you don't want to count Titanium Zane, probably Lloyd or Cole. Those suits are pretty cool looking, I must say. Favorite elemental dragon design in season 4. The Titanium Dragon is just iconic. So I'd probably say that one. Secondborn. You got Firstborn, you got Secondborn. Who was the Secondborn dragon? Season 12 pictures? Sure. Prime Empire. There we go. First Spinjitzu Master or the first Air Jitsu Master. Imagine if there was a first Air Jitsu Master. There kind of is, right, with Master Yang, but he doesn't have like that much power compared to the first Spinjitzu Master, I suppose you could say. So I'd probably go with the first Spinjitzu Master. Let's see. What do you mean you should be studying Ninjago for Friday instead of tests? I mean, I'd recommend prioritizing your school first before you study Ninjago. But with that being said, yes, we are doing Ninjago trivia on Friday. It's probably, you know, it probably wouldn't hurt to study a little bit. Just rewatch some Ninjago, review some of the Ninjago lore, stuff like that. Definitely would not hurt. So, but yes, that'll be on Friday. For those of you guys wondering about Ninjago trivia, we do those on Fridays. Best hunted ninja. The hunted ninja, I'm not super big on. Lloyd's costume is kind of cool though for hunted. Cole's isn't too bad. Even Jay's is alright to an extent. I'd probably say Lloyd's though. I don't really care for Nia's all that much either. Am I excited for Sonic 2? I mean, I'm not a Sonic guy personally, but the trailer does look fun and I kind of want to see it. So I'll probably see it when it comes out. I'm not like super pumped for it though or anything like some people are. You know, I'm just not a big Sonic fan. Look at the Ninjago trivia on every Wikipedia page. Yeah, just go through the entire Ninjago wiki and read all of it. Favorite kind of ice cream? I'm boring. I like vanilla. Vanilla or chocolate, one of those two. I'm boring. Very basic flavors. But what do you guys like? Do you guys like ice cream? Let me know what your favorite flavor is. And let me know how basic and boring my favorites are. Feel free to let me know. Do I have the Battle for Ninjago City on display? I don't have it on display anymore. I used to, but I ended up taking it apart to put other sets on display. I do have all of the parts, though, still lined up. I could totally rebuild it if I would like to, but not currently, no. I don't have the Ninjago City, or the Battle for Ninjago City on display. So, you know, it is what it is. Mint chocolate chip, cool. Cookies and cream, that one's pretty tasty. Rocky Road, just chocolate with marshmallows and almonds. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Mint chocolate chip. Yeah, mint is pretty cool. Like mint ice cream. I could go for some mint ice cream right about now. You believe in Santa, right? Totally. I mean, if you look at all the presents under the tree and they say from Santa, they're probably from Santa, you know. Santa deniers, you know, get owned. This tag says it's from Santa, so it's from Santa. Gosh, heck. A lot of cookie dough, cookies and cream. Fair enough. Those do sound pretty good. Talking about ice cream and food, I'm hungry. Me too. I don't think I've eaten anything today, actually. Maybe I'll grab something to eat after the stream wraps up. I am kind of hungry as well. I could kind of go for like a sub right now. Maybe I'll order some Subway or some Jimmy John's. Who knows? I'll find something. Why do I love Maya? Maya is gorgeous in several ways. Her personality is epic. I love her in Skybound especially. Skybound restarted the character of Maya. In Hands of Time, she was kind of cool, sure, but Skybound Maya, that's where it's at. I just like her a lot. She's really supportive towards Nia and the rest of the ninja. She babies Kai, which I find to be hilarious. You know, Maya's just all around a cool character. Definitely not a bad Ninjago parent, that's for sure. Suabwe, yes. Eating lasagna, cool. Or as I like to call it, lasagna. Lasagna. Yeah, lasagna's good. Lasagna takes a long time to cook, though, doesn't it? Probably takes a long time to prepare. Opinions on Knuckle and Cruncha. Oh boy. The famous Skulkin duo. I haven't thought about them in a long time. I remember not liking them very much when I first saw them in Ninjago, but nowadays, looking back, they're definitely not the worst characters out there. There are a lot of worse gimmick characters than Cruncha and Knuckle. They're kind of cool, though. You know, they're all right. I like when they, in that one Ninjago short, they like break into the monastery and try to steal the golden weapons. That one's funny. Day of the Departed pictures? Sure. Where is it? There we go. Day of the Departed, or Departed of the Day. Who would win in a fight, Niad, Nia, or Lloyd? Right now, I'd probably say Niad, Nia. Given their power sets, I'd say Nia is probably the stronger of the two. If Lloyd had his golden power still, I would say Lloyd, no doubt. But as of right now, I'd say Nia would win if they were to fight, like, for real. I'd say Nia would win. So, Maya kind of ignores Kai. In the first couple episodes of Seabound, Maya was like, "Here, Kai, you want a sandwich? Here's a sandwich, enjoy. Now I gotta go stow away on a submarine and protect my daughter and anger her, so I'll be back." But I like how Kai likes being baby. It's really funny. It's really funny. I like Maya a lot. I also like Ray in Seabound. I think Seabound did a good job at, you know, reanimating Ray and Maya for the next couple of seasons. Hopefully we see them some more in the future. Fingers crossed. Which ninja minifigure am I going to be ranking next? Next up is Lloyd. We'll be doing his sometime this week, hopefully with the video up sometime this weekend or even next week, depending on how my video schedule goes. Just kind of depends week by week. But yes, Lloyd is next, and then Nia is the week after. So, am I excited for Christmas? I want to be, but right now it doesn't really seem like Christmas to me. I don't know why. I don't know what's missing. I was just thinking about this earlier as well. It doesn't feel like Christmas to me here for some reason. Not sure why. It's like, what, 12 days away? So, I guess I'm kind of excited for it, but I don't know. Something seems off about this year. Can't really put my finger on it, though. Opinions on Commander Blunk and Ragmonk. I don't remember too much about them from Hands of Time, so I probably didn't like them all that much. Kind of pushed them out of my head entirely. Do a Kahoot. We are going to be doing Kahoot on Fridays. Fridays we do Kahoots. Do I like Halloween? Not too much. I mean, Halloween's okay, but it's not my favorite holiday. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Just kind of meh, in my opinion. The snow is what's missing. We got a lot of snow here. I don't think the snow is what's missing. We got about 9 inches last week, and a lot of it is staying. Today, though, the temperature is a little warmer. It's about 30 degrees here right now, so the snow is kind of having a hard time staying frozen, but it's definitely not going to be gone by tomorrow or anything like that. So, snow is no problem here. If you guys want some of the snow that Zane dropped off at my place, feel free to grab some. Grab some snow while you still can. Imagine if all the ninja had golden powers combined with their normal powers. That'd be cool, but it would definitely be overpowered, dare I say. I can see why the series opted to not do that. So, it rained where you are. Yeah, I could kind of go for some rain right about now. Instead, we just keep getting snow. So, why did Kai and Cole sit out most of Seabound? I think Cole sat out most of Seabound because of how big his role was in season 13 when he was like the main character. That's why he kind of sat out the most of Seabound. In terms of Kai, I don't know why Kai didn't really have that much to do during Seabound, because he didn't really have a big role in, you know, any of the seasons prior except maybe season 11. I don't know. Kai, I'm not too sure on. Maybe we'll see more of Kai in the future. Fingers crossed. Season 1 pictures, sure. Not quite where Ninjago began, but, you know, good enough. No snow in Texas, imagine that. Yeah, you know, I always make the joke, you know, it snows 1 inch in Georgia and the whole state shuts down. Not sure how it is in Texas, though. Up here, though, in the middle of Wisconsin, yeah, we get snow a lot during the winter time. And when it hits hard. So, favorite Star Wars character? I'm not big on Star Wars. I've never been a big Star Wars guy, but I do really like Kylo Ren. Maybe it's just because I love Adam Driver, who, of course, plays Kylo Ren. I just like his character. He's funny. I like his lightsaber. I like his costume. He's a lot of fun. He's like a big baby, but, you know, he's fun. I like him a lot. That's probably my favorite Star Wars character. Think Kai and Cole are afraid of water. Cole because of his time as a ghost, and Kai still can't swim very well. That's why they sat it out. That very well could be. I have a feeling it had something to do with Kai having a fear of water. Maybe they just didn't want to explain it, you know? It's like, oh, maybe Kai got over his fear. Nope, just not have him go in the water at all. One thing I do kind of hate about Seabound is that they did not incorporate Kai or Cole's scuba outfits, even though they totally could have in the last episode, or at least the last couple of episodes during Wajira's flooding of Ninjago City. How come the ninja weren't in their scuba outfits aside from Nia? Why didn't they decide to do that? That would have been the perfect opportunity to include Kai's and Cole's especially, but we ended up never getting them in the show. And it kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Do I have another favorite Ninjago YouTuber? As Ninjago YouTubers go, I don't watch a whole lot of other people that cover Ninjago content. Four Corners, though, he's a pretty good guy. He has a pretty cool channel. I'd recommend checking out that channel if you guys have not seen it just yet. Pretty cool videos, I will say. Otherwise, I don't really watch anybody else, so sorry. Can't really give you guys too much else aside from that. The writers hate Kai. I hope not. Please give Kai something to do next season. Please. I miss Kai. I miss Kai a lot. How we doing on the poll? Overwhelming amount of you guys said dragons over mechs. I can totally see why. I mean, some of the Ninjago dragons that we've seen have been really cool, so I get it. I'd personally rather have a mech, though, I feel. You know? Big robot suit as opposed to a dragon. But hey, it is what it is. Do I want Maya in season 16? Yes, absolutely. I think if they bring back Rey and Maya next season, I would very much accept that. Kai better get some character development. He should just get something to do, you know? Kai, it just feels like he's been sitting out of a lot of Ninjago. He needs something going on. Please, Ninjago, please give Kai something to do. Want to see more Jay and Kai, or want to see a Jay and Kai season? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Do like a buddy season, buddy cop comedy between Kai and Jay. Why not? You know, it's like, oh hey, Nia turned into water. We're both sad about it. Let's go on an adventure. That'd be awesome to see. I don't know why Ninjago doesn't do that. Please, Ninjago, do something like that. Am I spending my Christmas with Kat? Probably not. I mean, I'm going to go to my family. She's going to go to hers. So probably not. But we have been buying each other Christmas presents, I guess. Ended up getting her the Lego Adventure Time set from Ideas because she likes Adventure Time and she likes Lego. So I figured, hey, why not, you know? It's a pretty good gift, I imagine. So yeah, we've been doing that, but I don't think we're gonna be able to spend Christmas time together, if you will. For those of you wondering, Kat is my roommate. We live together. So, let's see. Where did Airjitzu go? Airjitzu was taken out of the show because the writers thought that it made the ninja too overpowered, so they gave it the axe. In the context of the show, something about dark magic, Airjitzu draws upon dark magic or something, so the ninja decided not to use it. Very strange, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. It do be what it do be. Yeah, that's basically where Airjitzu went. Same deal can be applied to the elemental dragons, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and end off the poll. This has been going for about 13 minutes. Dragons won. Congratulations, Dragon fans. And Mechs came in second. Not as even as I expected it to be, but Dragons, you know, I get why people like Dragons. I will say that. Do I have finals? Not necessarily finals, more like final projects. We don't really have a final exam as much as we have like final projects. So that's what I'm doing this week. Last couple of projects, and then I will you know, finally get some time off. That's nice. We have Ninjago Fighter with a donation. Thank you very much. Not sure what currency that is, but thank you very much for the donation regardless. Thanks for your work. Been watching you for a long time. You're one of the reasons why I decided to shoot Ninjago content too. Thanks. Hey, awesome. I'm glad to see that I inspired someone. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And thank you very much for the donation, Ninjago Fighter. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much for being a long-time viewer. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully we get a pizza time thing pretty quick. Sometimes there's a delay for the donations, but you'll see it. But once again, thank you. Oh, there it is.
Pizza time.
Yeah. Thank you, Ninjago Fighter, for the donation. Thank you very much. Yes, moving on, let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff really quick. We still have about 10 minutes left in the stream, so if you guys haven't asked some questions yet, feel free to do so. Got about 10 minutes in the stream still. Doing a tier list for every ninja. Yeah, we're going to be doing Lloyd's and then Nia's, and then we'll probably end off there unless you guys want to see more tier lists in the future. Then we can totally do more. Because, you know, we could do one for Wu, one for Garmadon, maybe one for like the Serpentine or something. We'll figure it out. If you guys want to see more, we can do more. Do I think Echo Zane was Mr. E? That was the original intention, I know, but that ultimately fell through in terms of a plan. So no, I don't think Echo Zane is Mr. E and vice versa or whatever. I think there are two separate characters, but originally that was the plan, you know, to have Echo Zane be revealed to be Mr. E. So that was the original plan. That promptly got shut down during Season 8's production. So kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Whew, I'm going to take a sip of my water quick, folks. Give me 1 second. They should have explored Lloyd's mom's Spinjitzu powers. I mean, yeah, I agree, but there's not a lot to explore. I mean, anybody can learn Spinjitzu, apparently, you know, in the Ninjago world. So it's just a matter of her having learned Spinjitzu. Where she learned it from, probably learned it from either Wu or Garmadon or both. So I think the context is there to look into, but yeah, I would kind of loved, I would have loved to have seen like a flashback or something, having Masako use Spinjitzu or something like that. That would have been cool. Just not really necessary. Is your desk clean? Just looked at my desk. So my desk right now, it's kind of 50-50. It is kind of organized to the point where I can find everything, but it's just kind of cluttered right now. I have like 6 things of hand sanitizer over in the corner. I have my hat. I have my Nintendo Switch, a couple water bottles. So it's kind of a mess in terms of organization, but I can still find everything. So I guess, I guess it's kind of messy, I suppose. I got to clean up around here. I was talking about that earlier in the stream. Before I even think about doing like another studio tour, which I totally want to do, I got to clean up around this place. I got to actually organize things, which is my goal during my 2-week vacation. So coming up here next week. Do I think Cole's personality will change in the next season? I personally don't think so. I think a large portion of the Cole personality came from the writing, and since the writing isn't going to change, I don't think we're going to be seeing that much variation in Cole's personality. In terms of like the new voice actor, I think Andrew Francis will be fine as Cole. I think he's going to be awesome in the role. I wouldn't be worried too much. I have a lot of faith in what they're doing with Cole's character. I don't think it's going to be that different from what we've seen prior, so I wouldn't worry about that kind of stuff. I am very much excited to see this new sort of attempt at voicing Cole, though, I will say. It's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, I don't think we need to be worried. Did I get my silver play button? I did. I did get the silver play button. It's actually on the wall right above my desk. And thank you very much for that, you guys. You guys got that for me. Thank you very much. Tanner Studio Tour be like, here's the hand sanitizer corner, here's the water bottle corner. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself like a germaphobe, but I do like to, wash my hands, hand sanitizer frequently. I do it many times per day. So yeah, I have a couple of bottles of hand sanitizer over in the corner, especially in the pandemic times. You can't really have too little of that, in my opinion. So yeah, hand sanitizer is good. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. So, and in terms of water bottles, yeah, I drink a lot of water. Have a lot of water bottles lying around. Opinions on Okino and Scott in Season 12. Okino is a pretty cool character. I want to see more of him in the future. Scott, I think, has a very interesting backstory, and I like his design a lot. I like Scott a lot in Prime Empire. I like Scott a lot. Yeah, they're both pretty cool. Am I going to rebuild the J Electromech to compare to Lloyd's 4+ set? I don't know if I'm going to do that. I gotta find the pieces to the Electromech first, which are probably around here somewhere, in my bin somewhere, who knows. I don't know for sure if I'm going to get that Lloyd mech. I might grab it just for the meme, just for the funnies. I could probably do a video on it. But if I do that video, yeah, I will probably compare it to the Electromech. Should be pretty simple to rebuild it. It's not too complicated. So, what if Kai got the water element and Nia got the fire element? See, that's something that I would love to see in a what if style Ninjago story. That'd be awesome. What if Kai and Nia inherited each other's elements? I mean, because there's a chance that could have happened. So, that would be interesting to see. I think Kai's personality would be a little different. Maybe he'd be a little bit more relaxed, having the water element. Wouldn't be as hot-headed. A lot of you guys are asking for Skybound Pictures. We did Skybound Pictures earlier in the stream, but we can do them again. I don't mind doing them for a second time. Skybound's cool. It's cool to look at. No complaints from me. So, what if the Overlord won the fight between him and Lloyd? Yeah, that could also be pretty cool. See, there's a lot of really cool what-if scenarios that Ninjago could totally tackle. They should do something like that. Make a mini-series or something. Who's to say? Please, Ninjago, do something like that. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Let's see. Do I think there's an ancient relic that can have an elemental master switch powers? Ooh, that could be interesting to see. Maybe if they belong to the same family, maybe they could swap. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be an interesting concept to bring up in the Ninjago series. Yeah, I think if Kai had water, he would definitely be more calm. And Nia would probably be a little more hot-headed, even more hot-headed than she already is. Imagine that. Imagine Nia with fire. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome to see. What if Kai was relevant again? Yes. I think about that every day. Sometimes I wake up at night in a cold sweat and I'd be like, oh, Kai has not had character development in so long. Please, Lego, please do something like that. Please. We need it. We need it for Kai. And Kai's not even my favorite ninja, and I think we need it. Remember Kai? Remember how cool he was? What if Garmadon was never evil? Yeah, what if Master Wu got bitten by the Devourer instead of Garmadon? That'd be cool. So many different scenarios that we could accomplish here. So many different things that we could explore. What if Jay was raised by his real parents? Yeah, would he be different? He probably would have the same power set, obviously, but would he be different in terms of a character? What if Nia sported Kai's hair? Yeah, what if they swapped hairstyles? That'd be fun. A lot of really cool things. What new element would I like to see in the Ninjago show? Maybe something like space-themed, cosmic, galaxy, something like that. We already have, like, gravity, I suppose, but I think, like, a cosmic, like, black hole power, that could be kind of cool to see. Have I seen the latest Hawkeye episode? Yeah, I've been watching them every week when they come out. I'm looking forward to the episode that comes out this week, especially. Spider-Man No Way Home week. Yep, we are almost there. I'm seeing it on Thursday. I will have my review up on Friday for you guys. And with only a couple of minutes left in the stream, why don't we go ahead and turn things over to rapid-fire questions. Anything that I could answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to end things off. So, yeah, what do you guys got for me? Let's try to answer some super quick questions here. Excuse me. Spider on a rock, No Way Home. Of course. Maybe we'll see that Spider-Man variant in the movie. Spider on a rock. Spider-Man homeless. Let's see. Someone should make a Ninjago What If stop motion series. I agree. I know a lot of people are doing like fan-made write-ups of it. That'd be awesome to see too. You know, stop motion series. Can't go wrong there. What if Kai was the Green Ninja? Then Ninjago would be very different. Maybe Lloyd could be the new Fire Ninja. Who knows? What if Jay was the Green Ninja? I don't think it was ever going to be Jay, gonna be honest. But if it were to have been Jay, maybe somebody else would get the lightning power. What if Pythor had 4 arms? Then he would be like every other Ninjago villain ever. Because every Ninjago villain has 4 arms, obviously. What if every Ninjago villain had 4 arms? Do I think the movie will be good or a disappointment? I assume you mean the new Spider-Man. I think it's going to be pretty good. I think some people have their expectations set way too high for it, though. I don't think we should expect a whole lot. I mean, go in with low expectations. That's a good way to be surprised. It's a good way to also, not be underwhelmed as to what the movie actually has in store. What if Nauticon won the battle? Then Ninjago would be very, very messed up. Like, what if Jay's final wish never happened? Yeah, Ninjago would be utterly destroyed at that point. Pythor with 4 arms? No. Would be interesting to think about. Cole was your favorite since season 1. Cool. My favorite in season 1 was Jay, then it was Lloyd, and then it was Cole by the time of the Ninjago movie. What if the ninja turn into dragons? That'd be fun to see, I guess. Instead of having elemental dragons, they turn into dragons. That could be kind of cool. What's my favorite superhero movie? Just talking about a couple of my favorites real quick. I like Logan. That one's a pretty cool movie. The Dark Knight is pretty cool. Avengers Endgame, can't go wrong there. The first Iron Man, Spider-Verse, probably some of those for sure. What if Cole became a rock? Then he wouldn't be useful anymore. He would just be a rock. He would just be a rock. Yeah, Nia did turn into a dragon. That's right. What if the other ninja could do that too? They would all become dragons. A Pythor with 4 arms should be a meme. I agree. How each ninja has an elemental animal symbol. Why don't they make a season with the formlings teaching the ninja how to turn into those elemental animals? That would certainly be interesting. Imagine, well, Jay did turn into an octopus at some point during Wu's tease, that epic tale. But yeah, imagine that for a second. There has to be a reason why they have like those specific animals, right? Maybe they could turn into them with the help of the formlings. That is interesting to think about. I have not really considered that. The formlings, they should totally come back. What if Cole stayed a ghost? Then he probably would have died during the invasion of Wajira in Ninjago City, or maybe even sometime before that, honestly. Nia Dragon versus Lloyd's Golden Dragon. I like the Golden Dragon a little more, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Golden Dragon's a lot cooler, just in terms of a design. What do I think about the Miss Marvel TV show coming out? I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know anything about Miss Marvel. I'm not a fan of her. I don't know anything about her. I've never read the comics, never played the new Avengers game with her in it, so I don't know too much about her, so I'm kind of going in blind with that one. But yes, I will watch it eventually, when it comes out. And let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. One more big question, and then we will wrap things up for today's live stream. So, we got to answer one big one, though. One big final question. I'm going to take a sip of my water, and then we're going to come back. We're going to answer one big final question, and then we're going to conclude today's stream. Alrighty. Okay, do I think Elemental Masters can have kids with new powers? Okay, let's talk about that really quick, because I have a couple things to say about that question. In terms of, like, new powers, I think it would be cool if, like, for example, if 2 Elemental Masters kind of, have kids. What if the kids had a combination of their powers? Like, for example, if Jay and Nia were to have a kid eventually, what if their child had, like, hydroelectric powers or something like that? Like a new power. That could be kind of cool. That's kind of how it works in the world of My Hero Academia. The powers are oftentimes a combination of their parents' powers. Maybe Ninjago could adopt something similar, though it does kind of seem like in the Ninjago universe, if you have, multiple kids and you have, a mom and a dad with, 2 different elements, it seems more than likely that the kids will inherit one of those or, something like that. Not really a combination as much as it is just getting one or the other. But I do think that is, something to consider. Maybe Ninjago could do something similar. Whew. And with that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my stream here today. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and I do provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. And with that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my stream here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Where is our ending screen? There we go. All right, let's get some hugs in the chat. Let's end things off today. A lot of you guys have already started that. Thank you very, very much. Where are my hugs? There we go. I'll put 3 of them in there. 3 to start off the week for you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's stream. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's live stream. We will be back tomorrow, same time, with another stream. And like I said, later on this week, we have some more stuff coming out, some new things that I want to do with you guys, tier lists and quizzes and whatnot. So that'll be coming later this week. In the meantime, though, hopefully you enjoyed today's casual stream. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for asking questions. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, for another stream. So until then, hopefully you guys have a pretty good rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.